And we're live.
Hello. Be live.
We are live.
That sort of sneaked up.
I had to fix something, sorry.
Is it 8 o'clock?
Yes, on the dot, on the dot.
Good evening, wherever you are. Good day. Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul, taking your questions on anything in this world, this life. I'm a psychic guidance counselor and life coach. So, if you've got any questions in that area, why don't you ask them on YouTube, Twitch or Facebook or Instagram. And hopefully we can help you or guide you or give you a bit of hope. Taking your questions is my daughter Shay. Say, hoo-ha!
Hoo-ha!
That's Shay, my daughter. She does all the work. I'm the diva. She's the worker. So I do appreciate that, Shay. So we're live from Johannesburg, in the middle of a heat wave. Even my sweater's sweating. Not that you want to know that, but it's hot. Got power outages as well. So it's quite hot and bothered. So if we can help you in any way, maybe give you some light, some hope, or some cool advice and life coach. So,
Okay, yeah.
So, that is my spiel. Let's hear yours, right?
You can talk a bit more, just waiting for more questions.
Are we waiting for some questions? Because the Destiny Hour, which is the name of the show, has been cut down by lack of questions. So it's going to be the Destiny 5 minutes if you don't hurry up. Innit? Right, so that's my intro.
Okay.
Let's open the shop.
We got some questions, yeah.
We've got questions. Woohoo! Shop's open.
First question is from Miriam, who says, hello, respected Paul. My divorce case is in court. When will it finalize, and is it a good decision for me?
Yes, very, very, Miriam, thank you. Very, very brave and uncertain, I know that. Divorce. 6 has come up twice. So I'm going to say that I don't want to say the next 6 days, but I would say within the next 6 weeks. And I think it's a fair judgment or ruling. So I think you're going to be quite, I want to say peaceful. Divorce is never peaceful. Quite content to with the settlement or the arrangements, and you can start your new life comfortably. You don't have to be bitter and angry in court. Okay, stick to the facts. Okay, but I think there's a conclusion within 6 weeks. So enjoy your new life, because that's what it's all about. And the best of luck to you, baby.
Next question is from KSI, who says, hey Paul, I'm wondering if it would be smart to leave my job now. How would I make money?
KSI. Why do you want to leave? If you do leave, you're going to become a burden to your family. That is the problem. And they're going to be responsible for you. That's the thing. You know, most people are not happy with their jobs. Okay? Just know that. Most people aren't happy. You have to get something else before you quit. KSI. Get something else, because it's, you know, it's a fantasy to say, you know, to the boss, stick your job. I'm out of here. And that's great, little fantasy. But the reality of it is when you can't meet rent and pay your bills and buy stuff, it's suicide. So you're going to be a burden to your family. My advice is do not leave until you've got something else. Because how am I going to make money? You already asked and you haven't even left. See what I mean? So stay put, please.
Next question is from Sky, who says, hello Paul and Shay, may I please know the current feelings of the Aries man toward me, and how can I take care of our connection, please, and thank you.
Well, that's quite well put. Sky. Sky, I think you put that question very eloquently. Well done. It's very, very nice. Okay. Great foundation you guys have. Great foundation. Still very early stages. When we fall in love, it's a growth. It's a growth. It's got to grow. And that is the case here. Patience, patience, patience. It should, you know, the soil, if we want to put it in gardening terms, is very fertile in this relationship. The seed of love has been planted, and that needs to flower. And that's going to take 3 months. So you've got 3 months of being nice, calm, fun, and patient. That's what you need to do. Aries people, I said that 3 times, didn't I? Aries people, by their very star sign, are very, very determined and headstrong, and very, very in control. So they do have that independence and determined focus. So any kind of pressure on that focus is going to jeopardize things. So be calm and be fun. That is key. But it's got every possibility of flowering into the relationship you wanted. Okay. I know I was waffling on, Shay.
That's okay. We have another question from Ruth, who also has an update in case we weren't aware. She says, hi Paul, thank you for the invite. There is now additional water restrictions for South Africa because Johannesburg is going to closely go to day zero, meaning we don't have any water.
Okay, so thank you, Ruth, for the update.
And her question is, when will the pension fund money be sorted out, please? The estate is a different story altogether. Thank you very much in advance.
So we're going to get water restrictions along with our power outages. Merry Christmas, eh? Pension. It's still another 2 months, Ruth. In fact, I'll go as far as to say 8 weeks. That's what you've got to keep putting pressure and be a pain. Keep pestering them, emailing them, calling them. But I'd like to say within about 8 weeks. So it's still this year, isn't it? 8 weeks, yeah. Persevere, Ruth, it's coming.
I'm going to quickly jump over to Facebook. Our next question is from Penny Jean, who says, "Hi Paul and Shaya. You've been with me on this journey for a year. My son nor I still do not have our granddaughter back. Her placement hearing is on November 4th. I can't go anymore. My heart can't take the pain away. Please, we need her back. Thank you."
Hi, Penny. Well,
He's snoring.
is he snoring? Don't give up now. Don't you dare give up now. The finish line is within sight. Don't you dare give up. What's that, 3 weeks to go? Before November 4. All the support and all the love is needed at that hearing. Everything that you've hoped for hangs on that. I think it's a show of strength and support. I think it's always sad, but I think there's going to be signs of a victory. That's what I think. And you've got to stand up, I say both of you, for that child. I think the cat's snoring. I think we're going to have some success. The reason I'm taking my time, okay, is because I'm picking up your sadness and tiredness, and I understand that. But I don't want that to be interpreted as defeat. Now, I'm already hearing in my other ear all the mudslinging and gossip and slander from the other side. So that's what I'm on the fence about. But the whole reason you started this journey is because, and that's what you've got to keep in mind. Okay, and I think you're going to have a victory. God bless my baby.
Gonna quickly move over to YouTube again. Our next question is from Shailene. They ask, will the Scorpio guy contact me, or will he just keep stalking me in real life?
Shailene, that's a bit freaky. I
don't think she necessarily means it as a serious thing, like...
So the first part was, will he contact me?
Yeah.
No. I don't believe that. I think he's chicken. Okay? And he's scared of rejection. And to be honest, he's a bit creepy. There's the stalker kind of attitude. I think he's too young for you. And certainly creepy. However, I think there's a fear of rejection. I think he's fighting above his weight. I think you're better looking as a girl than he is as a boy. So I think, he feels inferior. I would say that he doesn't have the courage to contact you. He needs to grow up.
Okay, next question is from Yoli, who says, hello Paul and Shay, is Michael trying to play games with me?
Yoli, hello. Play games with you. This is a power play, Yoli. Who wears the pants kind of thing. It's a battle of power. If there's any kind of games going on, I think also I don't think he realized how much work is involved in dating you or pursuing you. It's work, and I think he's coming to terms with how serious this relationship is going to be. So I think he's holding on a little bit to his independence. It's a power play. So I don't think it's a game. I think it's about who controls it.
Okay, we're jumping back over to YouTube. Our next question is from Charlie, who says, hi Paul, will my friend Rayhan like my present on his birthday, November 15th?
Will you like his present, Charlie? Okay, it's nice of you. A lot of thought has gone into this, Charlie. Wow. Will he like his present? Very much so. It's one of those gifts or presents that he keeps seeing over and over again and be reminded of the fact that you bought it. So a lot of thought has gone into it, and it's a gift that keeps being thought about. So the answer is yes, you've done very well, and I just think more friends like you people need. Charlie, well done.
Next question is from Eliza, who says, hi guys, good to see you. I would love to know what you would feel is the most important step to move forward. I feel stuck on many levels. Thank you.
Elise. Yeah. Being stuck. I get that. Right. The trouble is you're overwhelmed and you're juggling all the things. I think a lot of the past, perhaps family, has come up, and you're dealing with that. You know, I want to tell you that looking back at the past, the way you do, most of us do, we go back to be reminded of something. So if we got divorced, we'll go back, think about it, and then we'll bring that fact to the present. And the present is, I have reason to hate in this moment. Okay, that's why and we keep doing that. All right, so firstly, you've got to let go. Stop going to the past. It's not helping you in the present. So the trick, to the future is have a good presence at this moment. Now, if you can clear your mind from the divorce, from the dad that didn't love you enough, from the cat that died, if you can clear your mind from that and just be in the moment, that is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Okay, and if you get reminded of the past, you've got to delete. Stay in the moment. Because, if we're trapped in the past, we can't progress the way we're supposed to in the future. Okay, my baby, that's the best you can do.
Our next question is from Dudu Zile, who says, "Good afternoon, Paul and Shay. I hope that you are doing well. I don't see myself progressing in life. What might be the cause?"
Dudu, hello, baby. No, you are progressing. Okay. Trouble is, it's not going according to your time schedule. That's the thing. Okay. So, I don't think you are loving. Love has come up. Are you loving what you do? Now, if you do love what you do, or you are looking for love, because the two love cards came up, so you've got to fall in love either with somebody or revitalize the relationship, but love what you do. If you don't love what you do, that could be causing you to feel stuck. Love what you do. Show gratitude. Be grateful for the small things. The load shedding or power outage, we don't have at the moment, so I'm grateful for that. The fact that the water restrictions haven't touched us yet, I'm grateful for that. That gives me an upper hand on the people that moan. Oh, you see what I mean? And it's just a small thing, but it goes a long way to do. Show gratitude and fall in love with what you do.
Our next question is from Presh, who says, "Hi everyone, I just want to know if I'm going to pass my exam."
Hello, Presh. Are you going to pass your exam? Yeah, you are. Stop sweating and stressing about it. You are going to pass.
Next question is from Lanjana, who says, "Hello, I'm sending love and light your way. Would kindly like to know if there's any relocation for me. Also met someone I like, but at times the energy doesn't seem to reciprocate."
Lanjani.
Lanjana.
Melanjana. Hello and welcome. Relocate. It's a possibility. Not right now, but it's a possibility. I do think finances are a huge factor in relocation. That's the first thing. I can say that I think you're putting a little bit too much pressure on relocation. Too much pressure on yourself. In regard to the relationship, I do think you're quite right in the fact that you're giving more than you are receiving, and I concur. Okay, the trouble is that if you do not give your best, you're not going to get the best out of anything you do. And unfortunately, I think that this person is a little bit spoiled and a little bit ego-driven. It's not going to work. At this energy level that they are putting in, it's not going to work. So you're quite right in thinking, I need to relocate as well, because this. So I don't hold much faith in this relationship, but I do hold more faith in you relocating. But just be a bit patient, because it's a financial thing.
Next question is from Timmy, who says, "Hello Paul, my friend R can help me with a strategy to make income. Would it be a good idea to pursue?"
Timmy, hello. Your friend, what's his name? R.
Oh.
I like your friend. I do. I don't know why I'm thinking of a German accent. I have a strategy for you, and it's going to work. Good strategy. I like your friend. Very clever, smart. But it's kind of a long-term thing. So you might struggle to stick with the instructions. I need about 8 months for that strategy to be rewarding. But I like your friend. I like the fact that they are stepping in to try and assist. But I think you're going to need another job. Don't rely solely on your friend.
Next question is from our friend Brodek, who says, "Hi Paul and Shay, I hope all is well. I'm wondering if my car accident case will settle eventually, as I've been on edge with this."
Brolic, hi. Yeah, making a claim. I get that. George, we're busy doing a show.
Oh, you found him off.
Yes is the answer. But I'm going to say within the next 3 months. 5 weeks has come up. So we're into November. you may hear something along, there might not be some correspondence or an email in November, but I do feel this is going to be wrapped up. I hope this year, I really do, but within 3 months. So you're almost there. There's going to be, I want to say, a payday. So hang in there, you're almost there.
Very interesting question from Rihanna, who asks, what is real love, Paul? Just wondering.
Real love. Real love. It's a good question. It's got to be natural. That's one thing. Like the good book says, it's not jealousy. It's not competition. It's a natural gift. If we look at love as a gift, and we treasure it, then I think we're in the ballpark of what it's supposed to be. It's a gift from God, isn't it? Real love. And if we are fortunate to find it with a loving partner, well, then that needs to be treasured. But it's something that you shouldn't have to think about. It's like riding a bike. You shouldn't have to analyze it and think about it. It should be natural. And it should be from both sides. And you shouldn't have to think about it. Did I answer it? Maybe.
Because there's also different types of love as well. There's like falling in love with the skills you have, the work you do, falling in love with friends, as friends.
Yeah, different levels of love. Like you love your dog, love a TV program, love, a person. I get that. Different levels of love. But I think real love, you'll know it if you're lucky enough to experience it.
All caught up with questions? We're half an hour in. Do you want to call it?
Destiny half hour.
Yeah.
And I tried to stretch it.
Alright, I'm going to write an ad. Welcome back to the Destiny Hour with Paul.
live from the jungle. Jungle of Johannesburg.
Our next question is from Mo Was Taken, who says, "Hi Paul, I'm 17 and I'm still in puberty. I've got pimples. Is there any more growth to happen or has it ended for the most part?"
I don't stop developing. You don't stop developing, Mo. You keep growing and developing up until 25. So you're not going to be stuck with the body that you have right now. No, you're still going to develop and grow. So change, particularly with puberty and pimples. It's a terrible thing when you're so young, making your way in this world. Pimples will clear up, okay, and things will change. So you've still got a long way to go. It's still 8, 9 years. So don't think you are going to be cursed with pimples for the rest of your life, because you're not. All right, it's very hormonal, and unfortunately it's come out in your skin. Some people it comes out in their hair, some it comes out in their skin. The various ways it comes out, but you're just going through change. You're going to be happy with the final product. That's what I can tell you. But you've got a little bit to go fighting the pimples and whatnot. So what you do is what you can do. Wash your face more and take more vitamins. Do your part. And then let nature take over, because it usually fixes things. Okay?
Right, next question is from Mino, who says, "Hi Paul and Shay, a while ago I sent an updated resume as requested by another company, but I haven't heard back from them yet. Wondering if this is a dead end or will anything come from this?"
Sent them an updated CV. Okay. Is it a dead end? That's a good question. I think it is a dead end. Not because of your CV, because I don't think there's any space in the company. I think it's a dead end, sadly. So, you know what? Your CV is updated now, so get it to other companies. I will say, in time, down the line, you may get a call, but it's not going to be as quick enough. And I don't want you to put all your eggs in that company. So, sadly, I think it is a dead end for now.
Okay, our next question is from, sorry if I mispronounced your name, Mortada. They ask, "Hi Paul, I think there will be a difficult situation in regards to an unexpected baby on the way between my sister and my mum. I think something bad might happen as my mum is a religious woman. What can we do to fix this?
Okay. Something bad will happen. Are we sure there is a pregnancy, firstly? Are we sure there's a baby? If there is a baby, and not just a suspicion, okay, you know, when we think of religious people, okay, granted the standards that they adhere to are very, very high. Okay. However, there may be disappointment from your mum and embarrassment because of that fact. However, you know, it's a test of your mum's faith as well, because any religion, particularly the Christians, talk about forgiveness, okay? And not, I mean, it's impossible to live to those standards and not be tempted by the devil, and not that your sister's the devil. This is going to be tremendously difficult because I am feeling your mum and I am getting an embarrassment factor. However, I do think this can be worked out. And whether your mum needs to become a granny in part of her journey, I think that's more than likely what will happen. I think the baby will be kept. I think the baby will be cared for. But you know, I do see your mum being very vocal. So it's going to be tremendously difficult for your sister. But thankfully she has a sister like you. And
I think this is a guy.
Or a brother like you. And that is a great comfort to me. That your sister's got you on your side, on her side. Very difficult because you're playing with tradition and community values. However, love can win the day. Love for the child can win the day. It's going to be very tough. Your sister's going to need you. And I say God bless, because you're going to need all the support.
Okay. Appears that we've caught up with all questions with 15 minutes to go.
Destiny, 3/4 of an hour. Can't say that, can you?
No, because 3/4 would be like 15 minutes, wouldn't it?
Right. Destiny 45. Okay, that's hip, eh? I'm going home. Thank you, folks, for participation wherever you are in the world. I want to say, you know, showing gratitude to the Almighty goes a long, long way. Appreciate the small things, and the big things are going to be surprising to you. That's what I say. Shay, thank you for your input, And folks, we'll see you next week. Be safe. God bless.